Baseball season is right around the corner, and for Topps Fanatics, that means the release of Series 1 is coming. Yes, the long-awaited release of Elly De La Cruz and Jason Dominguez in their first rookie cards in a Topps product. Let's get into 10 ways that I think Topps Fanatics can improve Series 1 over last year. Because last year, to be honest, it was a complete and utter train wreck. The only thing that was good was the jumbos in hobby. The retail was completely wrecked. You find that in store shelves now at a Walmart, at a Meijer, at a Target. It's still there. It's still on every website. They never sold out of it. Don't let them lie to you and tell you that it was a great success. Trust me, it wasn't. I think they learned their lesson, and let's hope they can make 2024 Series 1 better than we started in 2023 when Topps Fanatics released their very first flagship baseball product. 10 ways that we can make it good. In no particular order, although the last one is the one that I think will be the most controversial, but also the most fun. So stay tuned for that one. Number 1, bring the short prints and super short prints back. Bring the traditional flagship short prints. We don't need the golden mirror, every card under the sun, the rookie combo cards, and all these other things with, short prints. We don't need that. Collectors really don't need that. There were people going crazy in Series 1 with a bounty placed on those. There's still a bounty for I think it's $1 million for all PSA 10s to be collected of every golden mirror, all 990 cards. Good luck with that one. First, they're hard to grade. Second, they're hard to pull. And third, that's a lot of cards to put together. That'll take years to put together. I could be wrong, but I think that one will take years, and I don't think it's worth the money. So bring back the regular short prints and the regular super short prints of the good vets, the good rookies, the Hall of Famers. Just be simple. Number 2, make retail fun again. You did it a little bit with Update. Things like the blaster box with the Halloween parallels. I'd love to see more of that. In fact, I don't want to see you overdo it, but do it a little bit differently than what you did for Update. Maybe enhance the hanger boxes, the retail boxes, the jumbo boxes, the super boxes that we see at Costco and Sam's Club and wherever you're inventing ways to sell cards. I mean, pretty much these are going to be like junk wax in a few years, where they're literally going to be at every gas station across the country, like it was back when I was a kid in the 80s. But make retail fun again. The product is not meant to be an investable product. It's meant to be a fun product. What you did with Update was fun. Do more of that. Number 3, please, for no more Stars of the MLB inserts. Those inserts are way too played out. The collectors were sick of them last year. They've got to be sick of them this year. I don't think I'm speaking alone here when I say, please put something else in there. We don't need to see another 30 Stars of the MLB in Series 1, 30 in Series 2, and 30 in Update Series. I almost said Series 3. Honestly, you're stretching it on Stars of the MLB when you put 90 players in that checklist. I mean, it's just way too much. Do away with that. Please, for the love of God, just do away with that insert. You want to cut it back to 1 card instead of 4, like you do 4 Stars of the MLB in a hanger box, or 5. You do 1 in every pack in a blaster or a retail box. Maybe every other 5th pack or something like that. Just put 1 insert. Make them a little more rare, so people actually enjoy them, and just do something else besides that. It's just a boring product, if that is what I'm saying and people believe it. Number 4, don't increase the print run year over year. I know you've had a tradition here recently of increasing the print run year over year by about 20%. This would be one of those years. Don't do it. As much as your bean counters are urging you to do it, please don't do it. Do less of that. Maybe hold it steady year over year. Keep the hits in retail and hobby, all formats. You can invent more formats of parallels in retail if you want. You already did 2 of them with the $9.99 and $7.99 cards, which is fun. It's fun to pull numbered cards, but there's just way too many numbered cards. So for the love of God, don't increase the print run too. So we're almost halfway done here. Lower retail prices is number 5. Now, I just went on the Fanatics website today as I'm recording this video on December 29th. And one thing I noticed is that you're discounting update blasters from 2023 already to $17. And I've got some coupons and stuff to use, so I can get them for like 13 bucks. Cases from Card Giants were going for about $14, $15 a blaster. You're already charging less than retail price anyway. If retail price at a Target, at a Walmart, at a Meijer, online, wherever, is $25 and you can discount it already, you don't need to charge $25. Just go back to the $20 the way it was. Go back to the $10 hanger boxes, the $40 mega boxes. Don't be greedy. Just be smart. Know your consumer. That's your whole mantra when it comes to Fanatics. You've got a lot of data. You know point of sale. You understand your customers. You know what they want. If customers start buying when the prices come down, you're charging too much. Now, one thing that I learned over the years, shopping at any store, like let's say Kohl's department store. Now that's a Midwest chain, similar to like a Target in a way, maybe a little different than a Target, but similar. One thing they used to do is they used to mark their stuff up and then everything would be on sale. And that was the way to market to people like, hey, you're getting a deal. It's on sale. It's 50% off. It's 25% off. It's 65% off. It's gonna be a great deal. Well, you certainly could do that. I'm not gonna fault you for that, but the retail price of $25 and $14 for a hanger box now, or $50 for a mega box, it's a little too much. It's too much. Cut it back, go back to 20 and 10 and 40. Don't increase the print run, hold it steady. Number 6, don't reduce the card counts in the boxes. You did this in Update when you reduced the hobby box from 336 cards to 240, and you didn't tell anybody. And then you released it in the hanger boxes from 67 to 59. You reduced it again in the blaster box from 99 to 87. So you're just inching pennies out, and it just sets a bad look going forward. Now, at the right price, I'll still buy it, sure, because it's fun, it's enjoyable. Making it fun is definitely the name of the game. If you're gonna reduce the card counts again, you gotta start telling people ahead of time. And if that's what you wanna do to hold the price in check, then by all means, disclaim that up front. Be honest about it. That's what people want, is transparency. Number 7 here in the top 10 of how I think Series 1 can be improved. Randomly insert cards that give the fans an experience. Now, I know you said you did that in like the Topps Big League product. I haven't found anybody that got a follow back because I think they're extremely hard to pull. You've got the Home Run Challenge cards in there. You've got the Derby Duel cards in there. Have a randomly inserted thing like you did with Victor Wembanyama, where you had the redemption to go meet him in person. Think of fun things like that. Now, I know you're probably already cooking some of that up, but do some of that in Series 1, randomly inserted packs where you've got some type of experience that fans can go look forward to getting later in the season. And that'll give them a reason to rip the product quickly because those experiences are in the product. So that's just food for thought. Number 8, offer volume discounts to people who are willing to buy in high volume. Now, places like Card Giants, Blowout Cards, Dave & Adams, Steel City, even the Fanatics website, even the Topps website, you can obviously buy full cases of product. But offer a discount if people are willing to spend that kind of money. Offer a little discount so that they can get a good deal on a volumetric discount. So I liked what Card Giants did, where they would have a case for, let's say, $1,000 and they would mark it down 40% off. Offer a discount like that. If somebody's willing to front the money to pay for that sort of experience or take the chance, I think that definitely would go a long way to increasing the likelihood that people like myself, Brett, Stryker, go down the YouTube list of people that are into ripping product. It could go a long way to helping sustain that volume that you want to sell, the velocity of the sale that you want to sell. Number 9, I think you'll need to offer some sort of a buyback program, not like you do with Topps Chrome where it's like the MVPs, but you need to offer some sort of in-season buyback program. Maybe it could be like an all-star game MVP buyback or something like that, where you have a random chance of holding the right cards in these paper flagship cards, and it gives you some way of getting credit maybe not a $20 credit and $40 credit, but maybe like a $5 credit or a $10 credit for something that's in season that gives people a reason to watch and kind of move forward with opening the product throughout the year. The last thing you want is for people to kind of gauge what they're going to spend their money on by knowing how last year was and looking at like Topps Chrome. They'll say, well, Elly De La Cruz is going to be in Topps Chrome. You're going to have the MVP buyback again, and et cetera, et cetera. They're not going to then spend the money on Series 1. They're going to go straight to Chrome, and that's definitely what somebody like me would do, or Brett. We've already discussed it on Batter Up, and we'll definitely discuss it again as we do our next show, hopefully coming up soon. Stay tuned for that one. And then the last thing I want to talk about here, as I'm just at about 11 minutes, the number 10, and I don't know if this would be number 1. It's maybe a little controversial because it involves more than just the MLB collectors, but if you want to grow the hobby, if you want to grow the collector base, if you want to grow the overall experience for the consumer, one way I think you might be able to do that is with your flagship product, offer redemption cards inside of it for future releases of NBA and NFL products that are yet to come in the flagship version of those products, maybe a year or two down the road once the licenses kick in for Fanatics. I think, my honest opinion, that would bring in a whole new audience that would love. It's kind of like the XRCs in Select that they used to offer in a Panini product, where it was like you can get the draft order of like the quarterbacks, the running backs, the other things you could get like a redemption for, and then redeem that for the player once they actually got drafted, or you get an autograph or something like that. Have a way to connect with NBA and NFL audiences, not just the baseball audiences. I don't think it'll put off the baseball audience if you do that, but I think it will drive demand into the product that is not there right now, that's sitting on the sidelines, because let's be honest, not everybody is a Major League Baseball fan. There are fans that you have yet to acquire that are going to be NFL fans, that are going to be NBA fans, that are going to be whatever other sport we're talking about that you own the licenses for. Offer some sort of incentive there to say, hey, you got a redemption for a free blaster box. You got a redemption for half off a hobby box. That would go a long, long way to increasing your user base. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Are these 10 crazy ideas, these 10 great ideas, these 10 lame ideas? I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more content. Happy New Year out there. Don't know when I'll release this video. It'll probably be before New Year's. So Happy New Year, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.